Yeah, windows went in last week, which is a big change. We've had it with the roof on and looking sort of finished, but it wasn't at all. And the windows going in has helped a lot. They've taken a long time to arrive. We have been doing a lot of work for at least a month on trying to get utilities, which are our own utilities, installed, and it has not been at all easy because there's no mains drainage or electricity or water here. So we had originally planned to run the grey and black water straight out from here down to there, because we had a nice run down, but we weren't given permission to do that, as this is a national park with 2 classifications, making it even more difficult to do anything. We weren't given permission to run it down to there, which has caused a lot of extra work and a lot of extra money, because we've had to do our little version of the Turkmenistan or Uzbekistan gas pipeline. It certainly feels like it's cost as much as that probably did. Here it is, running down through here. We struggled getting a decent fall just as it goes around that corner and disappears there, that you can see at the moment. There was a rise, which meant we had to dig a lot deeper through that rise. There's a fall on the other side, but we had it perfect to run out of here straight down the hill, and we had a nice flat area there which was easy to dig without rocks, but as it is, we've had to do a lot more work. There we've got separated black water and grey water, because it's a septic tank which they have to come and empty, but the grey water we can filter and in a special tank, because that's what so that the septic tank doesn't fill up so quickly, and that's why I've separated those out. Underneath here, this goes even deeper down. We've got electricity and water running back up to the house. Top ones are out, bottom ones are in. The electricity, of course, and the water at the bottom and covered with cement to protect the water from freezing in the winter, and the electricity obviously needs to be shielded in that way. This is a riser we're going to have in case there are any blockages. We've installed those. There's going to be another one there, so there'll be a small access there to be able to flush it through if we need to. This is where we had the difficulty, and we've had to go really deep. There we go. This is what the house is looking like now, with the windows in. We'll go inside in a minute. I just wanted to see this. Still no front door. That we are promised is finally arriving. Actually, let's go in now. The builders aren't in. It's finally arriving next week. Okay, so all the tiling's done. The banister, the banister for the stairway is going to take about 3 weeks. We have to be very careful with this at the moment, because it's very easy to slip there. Let's go up through here first. This is the installation for the underfloor heating with all of its different circuits. The kitchen arrived yesterday, but there was a problem with the worktop. Nuisance, to say the least. It was the wrong measurement, and it pushed this out to this window, so we couldn't open the window, so they've got to redo it. But because it's from one of these chains, it's going to take another month just to redo the worktops, and so it's been left like this. Unfortunately, we were really excited about getting that in yesterday after waiting for 3 months, and now we've got to wait another month for them to do that. It was 4 centimeters out. We decided to treat the ceiling with an oak sort of finish. I'm not quite sure if it's come out too dark, but we'll see how that goes. We can always do another colour. That's the original pine colour, but maybe we should have stuck with that, but it needed treating anyway. No, it's not just about the aesthetics. So, well, you can't get much of an idea at the moment. We received furniture from our move from Tangiers. All the rest of the furniture is still in storage, but we had that little bit of furniture from the apartment in Tangiers come. The chimney's gone in for the Aga, and I suppose they're really finishing touches. The electrician was here yesterday, so that's almost finished as well, the actual install. It's just these last things are very, very difficult to do, very slow, but it's beginning to look nice. It's just, you get more of an impression of what the finished product will be like. This is our hot water heater. The plumber's due this morning, which is just about fits in here. Plumber's coming to finish that off. This is all the hot water system, which we'll probably wall in with a wooden cupboard or something. Passageway through here. It's beginning to look nice. You see we've got the install for 3 lights here. We'll have some down-up lighting. This will look really nice. This is one of the bedrooms, which at the moment is dining room for builders. And store for builders still. This passageway, this was the original rock, obviously, which just stayed there as foundation, but also because it was too difficult to move. Bathroom. We're going to have the sinks there, obviously the showers there, and the loos there. But it's turned out to be a better size than I thought. And this is a slightly bigger bedroom. This is turning out really nice. This is the bed that came from the move from Tangiers. Yeah, it's looking. I think it's looking nice. See the light fittings. We eventually get them in, and these beams same colour, sort of oak finish, which is this. That's it really. It's got a lot of light pretty much all day, and well, we can go out. Obviously I don't know if you got the views, but there we are. This is You've got the sun coming in there, so you probably won't see those views very well, but obviously, and from this window as well. Quadruple aspect. Rather nice. So we have a secondary access here, which might in the end be the main access because it's sort of a natural place to park up here. We have handrails coming down those stairs as well, which has got to be finished off. So that's what it's looking like. Lovely spring morning, as you can see. Just gonna go and see the deposits before they completely can get an idea. Here we go. Buenos días. So this is the black water, 5,000 litres. This is the grey water, 2,500 litres. This will go into the grey water will go into the soakaway, and the black water is a closed tank which has to be emptied. This is one of the terraces. We use this natural fall here, so it'll come back down from that gradient, covering all up, and obviously restore this back to part of the terrace. And here we have our freshwater tank, 27,000 litres approximately. We dug a big hole. All of this earth here came out of the hole that we dug for that. But even so, it's come out a little bit higher than the ground. You can see the level there. This was running down. So this is a stone-built water tank, nearly 30,000 litres. When we finished doing the installation, the water and electricity to get to the pump, all of that earth is going to be chucked back on here, and we'll try and finish it off as it was running down there, and I suppose it will recover in time. We've got our entranceway here, so pump goes in there, electricity for the pump, and that runs up here. That runs up here, and we'll have to go through this way. So we've had to dig a lot of trenches. Buenos días. So back to here. This has already been filled in. Obviously that's got cement over it because it's the track.
¿Haces videollamada o qué?
Sí, bueno, sí.
Vale, vale, saldremos
Sí.
al moderno, ¿eh?
Esto es César.
Hola, no sé con quién hablas, ¿con el fontanero o qué?
Con mi hermana.
Ah, vale, vale. Bueno.
Que me pongan selfie, a mí también.
Y aquí, it's the other side of that. So this runs down through here to the septic tanks. Okay, well, it's a bit of a rush tour. I haven't made you busy throwing the camera around. dizzy. So later I want to do a nature walk because being spring, we've got all kinds of flora appearing which we don't really know what it is. It's rather nice, and show you in different parts of the property. See if we can have a look at that.